Diamonds on me, fight, Nick and wrist, I can Tina. Orange Richard Mill on me, dancing just like Bia. Going against Glizz, wouldn't wanna be ya.
I'm a lane switcher, shapeshifter, gold grill, plain, so I could heal the pain quicker. 8-figure, jet set, way quicker. Maybe if I'ma go to date with ya.
Chill, right on my side is my ego becomes a funky child with some wood on my tongue. Feel like intake a breath and my mouth is loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you rebel out dark hallways? This way, a kiss that made your day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you. Then just let me do it now. Down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Time, but with you, yeah.
We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City, GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half-century, the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Kansas City Chiefs. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from Arrowhead. Safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line. Their own 23-yard line. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game.
A 4-yard loss brings up 2nd and 14 at the 19-yard line.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Give him 14 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll find his receiver. That's Jalen Royal. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. And now after the play, that's Mahomes who looks to be shaken up down there. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
Got it. Ready?
1st and 10. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here's Chubb. Open space to the 35. And he's in! Nick Chubb. Touchdown, KC. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Makes the score Chiefs 7, Cardinals nothing. Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's the first carry for the pick product, James Conner. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here to come. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Murray on 3rd down. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. And it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Right back to Wilson, he's got it again. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Murray now. Here's a screen set up with Benson.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Second down, Murray. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Murray's going to throw again. He'll get that one out to Connor. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Now after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Second and 7. Working out of the gun, Murray. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
It seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
On 3rd down, Murray. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. Trey Benson, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
A 49-yard attempt.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And they are not able to draw closer.
I think he was trying to bend that one in, Mike. He wanted to look like you off the old tee box, right to left draw. But instead, he just kind of hung it out there, and he ends up missing it wide right.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
16 yards.
16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Got a man, that's Rasheed Rice. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
16 yards.
That is sweet. Gain of 16 on back-to-back plays. And another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A run up the middle with Chubb. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Once again, it's Chubb. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
At the 26. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Here's a shot toward the end zone. It is caught. What a throw. Rasheed Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Hardman now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. He gets 3 inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 89 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. York, good on the extra point. And the Cardinals are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Worthy. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 11.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
He's got room at the 30. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 31
A big
yards.
pickup there for the Chiefs. 31 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now Chubb. And the left first and goal. It is down inside the 10-yard line.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. They're called in at the 2. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. Cardinals say they have it, and they do. Turnover down here hurts, Greg. These feel even worse because you have the reception. Looks like you're going to gain yardage, and then the fumble and the turnover, the defense takes the ball.
And they got exactly what they wanted out of the pass play, Mike. They're able to make the completion, but now as the ball carrier, you cannot be thinking, oh, I have to score, get it in the end zone. You still have to protect the ball.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. They are very fortunate to get another shot at it. It is 2nd down and goal. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
3rd down and
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
3rd and goal. Mahomes. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
A 20-yard attempt.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Murray. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hot! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
On the give. This is Connor. Carr running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll try to run this one in. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. York is good on the extra point. And the Cardinals are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's to Gray, open on the left side.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
Yellow.
Throwing now. Mahomes. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
A first down throw for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That one underthrown and intercepted. That's the safety, Buda Baker. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Mahomes now on second down. This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, 57, 57.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Price. To the pylon, he's in. Rasheen Rice. Touchdown, KC. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Swim.
Here's Connor. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
McBride is the motion man. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple of possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Murray. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. And that is no good. He missed it. And this stays a 2-score game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Cody Simon getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll get this out wide. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
On the play. It's
Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Third and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man is Royal. He's got him. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 30-yard line.
Murray now to throw on first down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and goal.
Yellow. On the line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Now Murray on first down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 40.
Working from the shotgun. It's Murray. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Cardinals.
And he'll spike it to stop the clock. And now, if they choose, have a chance for a long field goal here before the break. Murray now on second down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On first down, it's Murray. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
On the zone read, given to Gunner. And some good blocking, springing it. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Here's third down and a few inches. From the gun, it's Murray. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot. Then there's a medium zone option. And then the last resort is just pick up the first down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the first down. It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
And he gets that to Hardwood. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing again is Murray. Over the middle, it's Harrison. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, they go with Benson. And he's going to have the Cardinals' first down. Although it didn't appear he got by much, he needed 4, and that's what he got to convert 3rd and 4.
So, Mike, it's actually funny to say, but these are actually the kind of offensive possessions that defenses want you to have, right? So the idea on defense is make them snap it again, make them go the long way. So at some point, when they continue to get fresh sets of downs, expect them to try to get a big play, try to generate a chunk, and try to move the ball down the field at a quicker pace.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative...
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying it's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field. We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage, and in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it with the Boston College bruiser, A.J. Dillon. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete. Look at him go! And he will go all the way. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Kansas City. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play action. It's Murray. Headed left. Fine time. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. A gain there of 27 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, Murray. That one is complete to Hartman. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
It came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Yellow.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. It's over the middle. They caught by Rice. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Yellow.
Here's a run by Chubb as we start the 4th quarter. Now Chubb loses the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts the spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He'll get that complete to Harrison. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A gain of 11 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
And the Cardinals are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
They run on the jet sweep. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon. But he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Second down, Murray. He's got it at the 3. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got him. Multiple times and all pro. That is Chris Jones. He's in there for the sack, and that takes us to 4th and goal. Now Murray keeping it himself, and he is not going to get there. Short of marker, and that's going to be a turnover on down.
Result of the play.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Oh, big hole left side. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 91 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Butker now to add the PAT. It's up and good. And the Chiefs stretch things out even further.
Cardinals 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
He'll throw on 1st down with Murray. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That's Drew Tranquil in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. They work this out wide to Benson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
at their own 38-yard line.
Yellow! I've got blue lane! What's that?
First play of the drive, and here's Dillon. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Taken down at the 41. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
Yellow!
It's another go with Dillon. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Let's go, Lane! Let's go!
Right back to Dillon. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Fight down these two, fight down these two! Let's go, Lane! What's that?
Here's Chubb. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The tackle by Zayvon Collins. A 3-yard pickup.
2nd and 7.
At the Cardinals' 35-yard line.
What's that?
He'll stay on the ground with Chubb. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
What's that?
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, Mike, based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
Missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. That is incomplete. Here we go. Here down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Their defensive
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.